Hello and welcome to part 8 of LARKSHEAD house. Now, I'm just doing a quick fly through. I did some detail on the outside of the house, some old plaster moulding, which I've scraped the paint off. And that is just what we have so far. The chimney, going through to the roof, the window. Just giving you a reminder. Now here was a broken window. I've made a feature of it, stuck some tape over. I think it's quite cute. So what I need to do here, I want to make a bit of detail under the window, and I also need to put a wooden border, like a skirting board kind of thing. So I'm going to make a window box first, and I'm going on a kind of Victorian-y style window box with some metal work on. So I'm just using card to get the shape of it. It's like a rectangular kind of shape, and I need all the parts for it, so I've measured out quite badly because I still need to cut down. Measuring is not my thing, so glue it all together with my lava gun, and I'm slowly getting the shape here. Glue it all on, and there is my basic window box. So I'm going to make edges for the box out of this card, and I stick them on, and that is the basic shape, which I'm pretty pleased with. So I'm going to use a die cutter here because I want to add some metal railing type detail. So I get my old Big Shot machine out, which I use back to front, so I'm all over the place. Hence using it left-handed, but it does work. But the card I think was a bit too thick for this particular die. It's only a really thin die. So I use my blade to just cut out any details that are stuck. Now this has perfect railing detail, which I need. And I think, look at that, perfect for what I need. So I'm going to tweak it here and there, cut it down, cut off what I don't need, and plus the cut out bits, I'm going to save those for other bits of the project, which I'll show you shortly. So measure out how much of the railing that I need for the window box, and I'll just cut out the little bits. And I need some more bits for it. And here I am just having to cut out bits that haven't caught. Well, it's not a problem. It just takes a bit more time, but it's not a problem. And these cut-offs will be useful, as I say. I'm going to use them for door plates and more detail on this box as well, which I'll show you shortly. So here I am again, measuring up. I'll cut off all the extra bits that I don't need. And then I'm going to add more of that detail onto the front. So I've got a full row of the railings, and I'll stick them on using tacky glue, which is the quickest and easiest for this. I do know though that the card is quite flimsy, and I will need to reinforce that. So what I do is give the whole box 2 coats of varnish, which will help with the painting, and it helps stiffen up that card. Here's the cut-offs that I'm using. So 2 coats of varnish, and then I add some wood glue on the railing detail, which I'll show you in a minute. And this will help reinforce the card, make it a bit stiffer, and make it look a bit more chunky than just flat card. So I'll show you that in a second. So I'm just adding on the little details there, as I say. I'm using more of the cut-offs, these tiny little diamonds, so they will add brilliant little detail in between the railings. And yeah, I'm pleased with it. As I say, varnish it, and then I'm going to add the wood glue, which I'll show you shortly. Now these will make brilliant door plates. You know the little brass plates above the door handle? That's what I'm going to use them for. So I'm just going to emboss the card, and it will stiffen the card with wood glue. And that is the basic shape. It's going to look fantastic when it's painted. I'm going to definitely paint it black and then pick out the railing details, so that will look great. And here is the trim that I made for the window. Now I'm thinking about this room. What am I going to do with this room? It is going to be an old chemist, because the previous owner was a chemist back in the day, so it's been left quite a while. Margaret's inherited this house, so there will be remnants of its past use, and I need to measure out the fixtures and fittings in relation to Margaret's size. And that is it for this one, nearly done. We've got to board the floor, and I use cardboard, and I make false little floorboards. So I'll see you next time, where I will show more of the floor and making the fittings for the old chemist. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Please comment, like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. I'll leave you with this. See you later.